Hi, and welcome back. This week, quick tips for the top 3 common blind spots for business owners. Have you ever done something a certain way when someone made a suggestion and you realized in that moment you've been making it a whole lot more difficult than it needed to be? Well, those are blind spots. Every time you drive a car, you have blind spots. Blind spots are those areas just outside your mirrors. You can't see what's in them until you shift your viewpoint. And sometimes you're driving along and despite all the carefulness and cautiousness, something suddenly catches your attention from the corner of your eye and you swerve. And in a split second, you realize you just avoided a collision. Well, generally, we live with blind spots every day when we drive. We even come up with procedures to avoid them. Well, the same can be said about your business. Do you have one of these 3 common blind spots? Number 1, buying into self-limiting excuses. Many business owners come up with a lot of great ideas, right? But then you get stuck when it comes to implementing them. Usual excuses then rise up like, hey, I don't have time, I don't have money to implement these ideas. During my half-day profitability lab introductions, we complete a 4-step exercise by breaking down the business owner's schedule. What's interesting is each time we complete this exercise, there are 2 major outcomes attendees get from it. Number 1, they shift their time and open up their schedule. And number 2, they identify multiple ways to fund their idea. When those excuses of I don't have time or money start surfacing, it's simply a blind spot getting in the way of implementing your idea. The next time that you want to buy into that self-limiting belief, ask yourself, what are all of the possible ways to implement your idea? What are they? No matter how crazy they seem. And this will help shift you from problem stopping to problem solving. A close runner-up to blind spots is number 2, not consistently promoting your business. You may get caught up in dabbling in duties rather than actively and systematically finding new customers or clients. There are so many different ways to market and promote your business, and that can become overwhelming. So pick 2 to 3 tactics that produce results and stick with them for about 12 months. Now make sure to point every promotional opportunity to your lead generation system. At the end of the year, evaluate those tactics and repeat if they brought you clients. And the 3rd blind spot, thinking you could do it all yourself. If you think you could save money by doing it yourself, think again. You're only delaying your results. When I first started working with one of my clients, I asked her about her team. What did that look like? Well, she said she had an assistant, but that person moved on. And based on her goals, I asked her when she planned on hiring another assistant. She thought she could save money by not hiring someone right away. So we reviewed my 4-step exercise for finding time and money in her business. And she realized in that moment she got caught up in dabbling in duties rather than implementing her strategy. We also reverse engineered her results. And she realized that she needed to quickly hire someone so that she could reach her year-end goals. Remember to start with the end in mind so that you can identify the resources that you need now to reach your year-end goals. The next time you get stopped, consider there's a blind spot. Then use these tips to get beyond it. I'm Lisa Minnini. Until next week, create a great life. Bye now.